You are now tuned in to the real deal.
What is up, guys? It's the real deal. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, I've been on holiday for like a week, so I've not been able to play ranked at all. So we're going to be climbing ladder. I'm currently in Ultra Ball 1. I've been going up against players that are in Master Ball in casual and just been able to like smash them. So you should be able to get into Masters quite comfortably. The only issue is that it's just time. You need to invest quite a bit of time to push into Masters. And today we are going to be using a Charizard deck. So let's go check out the deck. So Charizard has always been a really strong card. The main issues when it first came out was that it was just stuck that you need to get Charizard in hand. If you don't get Charizard, you're just going to flatline and you just have to rely on Moltres, who is a great card because they generate so much energy, but damage-wise, they're not so hot. So that's sort of what... And Moltres is just there. They are just there to generate energy for Charizard. Charizard is an absolute monster, 180 HP, so super tanky. We've got Slash that does 60 damage for 3 energy, which is okay. You can use this to like finish people off and save energy for your Crimson Storm because that does discard 2 energy. So that's just something useful you can use. And Crimson Storm, you're going to one-shot everyone. We don't need red in this deck as well, which is great. It means we can use other support cards. And Pokemon Communication is one of the best cards. This is what gave Charizard such a big buff. Just being able to help you get Charizard in hand and makes the deck way, way more consistent as well. We've also got Iono as well, who's huge for this deck. If you get like a really bad hand, I'd say wait till you get sort of 5 or 6 cards. Then you can do like a full reset with Iono, and then hopefully you'll get the cards that you need. You can also use it aggressively to screw over your opponent as well. So yeah, Iono is like a massive, massive card for this deck. And I guess the other thing is Charizard is a great counter to the current meta. So Gyarados is like really popular. We can just one-shot Gyarados. It doesn't always pan out though. Obviously, we are weak to Gyarados, and it's sort of just, it's a bit of like an energy rush race, really. Giratina, we can just stomp as well. I feel like Giratina has fallen off just a little bit though. I think everyone's struggling to deal with Giratina since they first came out, and now it's quite easy to deal with. And Meowscarada is like everywhere. I literally had 5 matches of Meowscarada in a row the other day in ranked. So yeah, Charizard obviously being fire is a huge counter. If we go up against like Sprigatito, Charmander can just, you know, burn them with combustion. So that can completely shut down their deck. So yeah, so Charizard is huge right now. So we've got double Charmander, double Charmeleon, double Charizard EX, double Moltres EX. We've got 1 potion in there. Probably going to use potion for Moltres just to help keep them alive. Just 1 more round. You can use it on Charizard though. It just sort of depends, but you might need like Moltres just to survive 1 more round so you can just get that little bit of extra energy. X speeds are really important. Just basically means that we can sort of move freely with our cards. You know, you might get like Charmander in your starting hand and then you pull Moltres. Well, you definitely want Moltres to be in the front line to build up that energy, so use X speed there. Pokeball's always going to be in there just to help us get the Pokemon that we need. Giant Cape, gonna save that for probably Charizard. Probably like 95% of the time is going on Charizard, just to make them even more tankier and just get an extra chance to get that Crimson Storm off. Professor, again, always going to be in decks. Such a beast, great for cycle. And then we've got 1 copy of Sabrina in case we need to like swap someone out, or we can use that defensively to protect ourselves, just to push. Say they've got something like, I don't know, Dialga, they want to generate energy. We can just throw them back with Sabrina and just get ourselves like another turn. Or maybe later on, even though Charizard can one-shot pretty much everything, you might be low on energy and you want to just finish someone off with Slash. We can combo that with Sabrina. So that's the deck. Let's go test it out. All right, going up against Squiggly Wiggly Diggly. We're going first. And we're going up against a fighting deck. So this is not the best starting hand. However, we've got a Pokeball and an X speed. So if we get Moltres, should be able to swap that out. I stand correct. This is a great starting hand. got Charizard and Charmeleon. Okay, another Charmander. But we're still kind of good to go. Wow. Everything is just popping off right now. This is pretty insane. This is great. I'm just going to hold off for now. I will use that X-Speed next turn. I just don't want them to, you know, like Sabrina me. So yeah, you need to be a little bit careful. You don't want to be silly and get caught out. And Starly, what do they do? Before doing damage, discards all Pokemon tools from... Wow, that's pretty useful actually. Yeah, I've not used Starly at all, so that's good to know. And I'm going to hold off dropping my other Charmander at the moment. The reason for that is you just don't want to sort of basically, that's sort of one issue, is that obviously Moltres is worth 2 points, so you don't want that to happen. You know, you don't want to give them 2 points and then they bring in my Charmander and just one-shot them easily. So just need to be a little bit careful with that. But a fighting deck, I wonder what they're running. Gallade would be my sort of guess, because Gallade is a really strong card. You know, you do more damage for the more energy people have, and there's so many decks right now that just have so much energy. And look at that, Charizard already. I mean, that is pretty much GG. And I'm going to Giant Cape Charizard. So we just need like a good roll here would be huge. Okay. 1 energy again. But we can probably finish this next turn. If we get an X-Speed or a Leaf. Do we have Leaf in the deck? I think I left Leaf out actually. And they quit on us already. You can't blame them. I mean, that is a awful situation to be in. AKA. We're going second. And we're going up against a grass deck, which is great. So we can, if we really want to, we can just use Charmander just to tear through their team and an Executor. So that's a real shame. If I had like the original Charmander, we could actually just go for the one-shot. But that's the only thing I don't like about Charmander. It just sort of messes up Charmeleon, because then they can't do any damage. But yeah, we should be pretty comfortable with this one. Obviously, Executor is just an insane card. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of Executor. I still feel like they're a really strong card, but they're just not as good as they used to be. Okay, I might end up sacrificing that Charmander just for this fight. We'll just have to sort of see how things go. Triple, baby. Double, I'll take it. But that definitely means that like Charmeleon can start doing some damage. But I don't want to get baited in. We need to kind of just sit right now. Because, yeah, Execute can just plow through us. I should drop my other Charmander, actually. Because if they Sabrina right now, I've just lost, like, 2 energy straight up. Okay, drop the Professor, that's good. Wonder what else they're running. Maybe Celebi? I'm not personally, I've never been a big fan of Celebi. Just 2 RNG. Okay, yeah, Meowscarada, that makes sense. Such a strong card. It is like huge for the meta right now. So I did get a little bit lucky that I didn't get Sabrina'd. Now, I feel like this is worth the risk. We've got 2 Pokemon communications. And we're going to go again. Hopefully we can pick up that Charizard. And there he is, guys. Definitely worth doing. So I'm going to put the energy into my Moltres. And there's 2 reasons for that. One, I don't want them to know that I've got Charizard. And the second one as well is that it also means that I can get that retreat. Okay, so 5 energy into Charizard, that is game over. It just means that our Charizard can just basically keep the energy up and just one-shot Executor and whoever else is in front of us. It just does not matter. Okay, so he's going to try and one-shot our Moltres. A little bit unlucky there. Didn't quite get it. But now we've got our Charizard. It doesn't matter. We are just unstoppable. This is what's so great about this deck as well. Like, it's really fast. And as long as you get Charizard, I mean, we're down to 11 cards. Wow, they are 5 cards ahead of us, so they are steamrolling us. But yeah, you can just... This is just insane. Like, this is such a breeze. And like I said at the beginning of the video, a lot of people run Meowscarada. Like, it's crazy. I love the card. I really think it's fun. And I love how different it is. And definitely has like a high skill cap. But I feel that Charizard is kind of basic. It's simple. But it will get the job done. It will just destroy people. And that's all we want. Just to help climb ladder. So what are they going to do? I don't know if they're going to try and like just Sabrina, take out Moltres, and then quit. But yeah, this is game over. No way they're coming back from this. Okay, so we're going to see what Meowscarada could do to Charizard. And that's things we're just out of reach from that one shot from Meowscarada as well, which is great. All right, I was going to say, I'm just going to put them out of misery. Sayonara, sucker! Okay, on to the next one. Alright, going up against K8. Oh, I thought it was K9. Going first. And we're going up against a metal deck, so we should have a big advantage over this guy. Obviously, fire is great against metal. Exeus. Exeus. Arceus. What am I doing? Can't even speak today. So hopefully, okay, so double Charmander. Just going to leave it. It's going to take them sort of 3 turns anyway to build up that energy. Okay, so Rocky Helm. Depends on what we get next hand, but... Okay, so we've got the Professor. I'd rather drop the Professor than Iono. And there it is. There's the Moltres. Absolute lifesaver. Gonna drop the Pokeball as well. So we've got quite a lot of Pokemon in hand. So that is gonna give us really good odds of getting ourselves a Charmeleon. And we didn't have to use Iono either. So yeah, gonna just tank it up with Moltres. Got at least 3 turns, which is a lot of time for us. Okay, flip it. Triple fails. But yeah, we still got another 2 turns, so we should be okay. I think I will drop the Charmander. That's like my biggest fear, is just getting Sabrina'd. So just have to be so careful with that. Okay, wow. Whoa, look at that. We are just outcycling this guy like a boss. So I am going to drop this Charmander. And I think, yeah, we can only pull Charmeleon. So that is insanely good. Going to put energy into our Charmeleon. We're going to have double Charizard, guys. I've never ever had that before, so we should absolutely just wreck this guy. From triple fail to triple heads. What insane. What a boss move. So yeah, Arceus. Probably just going to one-shot Moltres. Maybe go for Charmander, but it doesn't matter. We are one-shotting everything after this one. Let's see, what are they going to do? Okay, going for Moltres. That's all good. Gonna go Charizard. Gonna go retreat with our Moltres. Definitely Giant Cape on Charizard. Run away. Then Charizard coming in hot. Crimson Storm for the one shot. Arceus, get the hell out of here. So we're 2-0, guys. Dialga obviously going to come into the front line. And it's GG. Yeah, we are on fire right now. Alright, going up against Squiggly Wiggly Diggly. We're going first. And we're going up against a dark deck. So very good chance that there is going to be Giratina in this deck. And Darkrai. Okay, just gonna save everything for now. You never know, might get lucky and get a Pokeball next turn. And there it is, there's the Giratina of Doom. Yep, broken space. So how many cards we got? 6. I'm going to risk it. I definitely feel we've got a better chance of getting a Charmander than using Pokemon Communication. And wow, a little bit unlucky there. Hopefully we can get Charmander still. Charizard. And come on, give us the Charmander. So I'm gonna drop Moltres because we might need them to do damage. Okay, single. And yeah, I'm probably gonna retreat with Moltres if we can. And then just deal damage with the other Moltres. Yeah, his Giratina can come in though and like finish us off. Really need that Charizard, that Charmander. Okay, so we've definitely got Charmander now. Still gonna put... Okay, so Moltres will get one-shotted regardless. So Inferno Dance. A single again. I'm gonna stick it into... Actually... Why won't it let me drop it back? There we go. Okay, put that on Charmander actually. But yeah, Moltres is definitely going down this turn. Should have maybe used that potion actually. Just to give Moltres that one more turn. Yeah, I definitely should have. I need to buy time. Buying time right now is like everything. And they probably do have a Sabrina as well. That's like what this deck has in it. It just had loads of support in it. But we do have Charizard. So might be able to get away with this one. Another single. I mean, we've had some bad luck on this one. Okay, come in with the snipe with the other Darkrai. So we're just going to have to retreat no matter what. Bring in Charizard. Okay, retreat. I think that's the only issue, is that we're kind of low on energy. I don't know. We might be able to survive this one. It looks like they've rage quit as well. All right, and they're back. I don't know if they just saw Charizard and it was like, that's it, game over. I'm not playing no more. We're still in like a really sticky spot though. With Charizard, if they like use Sabrina on us, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble, guys. Okay, I'm gonna save that heal. Just trying to think. So, actually, no, we need to heal Charizard. They probably have got red in hand. That's what I feel like. I feel like they've got red and they can do quite a bit of damage with Darkrai and Giratina. Just gotta be careful here. But yeah, they must have Sabrina or Cyrus. And that's it. They didn't? No way. And I played that badly. Like, I should have used that potion earlier on just to buy a little bit of time. Cannot believe we won that one. Playing up against Dark Charizard. We're going first. I'm going up against a grass deck, so hopefully we can just stomp this with just using Charmander. Yeah, Sprigatito. We can be maybe a little bit cheeky here. We've got we've got the Moltres. I always feel like there's what's the point in, you know, just I'd always play safe. Always play safe. And yeah, we've got all of those out the way as well. This is a great start. And another Professor. We've got a huge chance of getting, you know, Charmeleon, Charizard. We should be good to go, guys. So, first of all, let's retreat. Get Moltres out there. Get Inferno Dance lined up. Drop the Professor, doing that research. There's a double Charmeleon. And we're going to hold off for Pokemon communication just for now. I mean, we should quite comfortably get Charizard next turn. And we can one-shot with Charmeleon if we want to. Going for the evolution. Nice. So this deck, I think, does actually have Sabrina in it. I was going to say it doesn't. It definitely... I've played this... Again, I've gone up against this matchup quite a lot. It's quite an interesting deck to play against. Can be a little bit frustrating. So let's get rid of the Charmeleon. There he is. There's Charizard. There's our big guns. And we actually need to save another turn. Oh, and only a single. Hopefully we can get an X speed next turn. We've used one already though, so probably not. There we go. So we've got, damn, I thought we were going to have 5 energy on Charizard. We haven't. And we can't quite one-shot Florigato. So I definitely want to play it safe. I just want to get them down ASAP. Now, potentially could have saved energy, but there's a very good chance because of how Sprigatito works. You know, there's a really good chance they got Meowscarada in hand. I don't want to risk that. Another Sprigatito. This is a hard deck to go up against, not gonna lie. And they quit on us. I'm surprised. I would have played that through, even if they took out, because I still had to build up the energy again. They quit too soon on that one, definitely. And guys, we just got promoted to Ultra Ball 2 off the back of that one. Let's keep going. I'm just going to do probably one more. Marill. Going up against Marill. We're going first. Again. And another grass deck. And we have an insane starting hand. That's all you need. As long as you've got Moltres and like the Charizard evolution line, you're good to go. I think it's going to be difficult unless they got Ino or Mars. I don't see us losing this one, guys. Carnarvine does hit really hard though. Like 50 damage if you've got Arceus is pretty solid damage. Could definitely take down our Moltres super quick. Okay, drop the Professor. Yeah, this is great. I'm loving this hand. Two more energy, nice. So yeah, I'd say as soon as you hit 5, you know, Charizard is just clearing everything. That's all you need. Just that 5 energy, and we can do that really, really quick. So next turn, I will put energy into Charmeleon, roll Inferno Dance, and just see where we are from there. But yeah, we should be pretty much good to go. I do like the Carnine deck. The only thing I would say with it is that if you don't have Arceus on your bench, it just sucks like huge. And we've got an X speed as well, so we can actually put another energy into Charizard. Okay, triple. We flatlined right there. But I feel pretty confident that we can actually just sit on this one more turn. Definitely get another turn out of Moltres. Oh, they're going to make me play my Charizard. And just going to try and chip away at me. I mean, we are in one-shot range. So I'm going to drop Ino. Yeah, but that one range of Arceus EX being able to just take us out. Okay, we didn't pull Sabrina. So I'm going to slash. Might as well save that energy for Crimson Storm. And next turn I will drop my... Gonna drop the Charmander. I mean, he might have Cyrus, which could be a little bit of a problem. But yeah, if we lose this one, I would be very, very surprised. Yeah, like potion, giant cape. Giant cape could save this one. I just feel like I'm going to actually retreat with Charizard. I'm going to drop the other Moltres. So free retreat. Definitely putting Giant Cape on Charizard. And we're going to charge up the other Moltres just in case we need that. And a triple guys. That is perfect. So he still might have Cyrus, and he might pull my Charizard in and drop him. But actually, no, if he uses Cyrus, he can't use red. That's what I was worried about. Because he's only going to do 130 damage to us, so we should be okay. Rotom, I think, gets a free retreat. Yeah, free retreat if Arceus is in play. So Heat Blast. Shame we don't have a heal. But it's good. We're good, guys. And where is Sabrina? I'm sure I don't think I've seen her come up in this since we've been playing with her. So even if they use, we can take out Arceus in 2 turns with Moltres. And there it is, guys. GG again. Charizard is just such a beast. It's so easy to play. Like, for example, like Giratina, I find it weird to play. Like Giratina and Mewtwo EX, that's like one of the best decks in the game right now. But it's quite strange to play. Charizard is so straightforward. It cannot the meta, and it's great for climbing. Highly recommend it. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave me a cheeky thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe, and I'll see you all in a video soon. Peace.